Is everything showing up properly? Let me look. Alrighty. Hopefully, things are going well. Things are kind of operating off of my left hand here. I'm sitting on my bed currently. Let me pull up my little chatty chat here. Your channel. Or that left hand. Alright. So, FAZZ Rants about guns. Electric Boogaloo Part 300 whatever. Because, we gotta rant about something. Select target. Bullseye. No. Yeah, bullseye marksman. Nah. No, we'll go with the cool target. We'll go with cool targets. Because, I like my targets. Invulnerable. Set a reset target. We will set it at my preferred 10 meters. Okay, you're a little bit too far. Reset. 5 meters? Yeah, 5 meters. Yeah, 5 meters is good. So, FAZZ Rants about guns. Electric Boogaloo Part 3. Fucking out. 100. Actually, tug on my fucking thing. Sound environment override. Inside, open, outside. Okay, I don't see how that makes me feel any better. So, as much as I love you, Desert Eagle, you're gonna sit here. You're gonna sit here. You are going to sit right comfortably right there because, hey, we need something to work with. Anyways, we all know about gun safety. Somewhat. So, we got our Desert Eagle here, standard 50 Awesome Express. Just watch that as we go in there. Oh, it doesn't really show it, but those things are hard to animate because my wrist is broken. So it's your standard gas operated thing. You can mount optics on the front here because it's weird. Everything is weird. Oh. Stop. Stop. So, there we go. That's how you drop the mag. And, just yeet that out of proportion. Be an irresponsible person. And, no. How do I... That's safety. How does this thing work? So, we will just... Oh. I know if you, put your hand close... Does it? Does it do the thing? I mean, I can't tell because this thing is just 50 Awesome Express, unlike the M9, which you have your dinky little 9mm. Whoa. What do we... What? Get back here, Beretta. I mean, you can see the bullets, so we're just, it's so tiny. So, get rid of that magazine. Get out of here. So, I know if you put your hand close... Yeah, it does stabilize it. You can see that. So, we will reset our target. I just want to get these guns out of the way. Yeet and delete. So, we will go to our little fun table here. FAZZ has to rant about firearms because, there's so many these days. You got your automatic pistols, you got your revolvers. It's just so much. Especially you got your lever actions, you got your... back to categories. You got a lot here. I mean, Meat Fortress is just basically Team Fortress 2. I'm here to argue about some things that are just fucking ridiculous. We will start off with battle rifles. Because everyone wants to have something in just fucking 308. And that rifle, we will immediately go with. I'm gonna shit talk this thing so badly, if I can find it. Where is it? Where the fuck are you? Ah, yes, the G3. The G3. Everyone's. This is an iconic little battle rifle here. Categories SMG rifle. The thing is basically, you got your little thing here. You can slap it shut. Yes, you can slap it shut. I think it can be ambidextrous. I don't think so. Anyways, you got your little actions here. The only reason why I want to argue about this thing, because NATO 7.62 by 51 millimeter. Look how big these bullets are. Slap. We will spawn a couple more of these. Reason why I want to complain about this. Okay, I guess don't work with me. Magazines. This thing was. Okay, yes, it's a battle rifle, but because Germany had to be. Actually, no, the US wanted us to, essentially have this thing be the standard issue for some things, because, you got your selector here. I mean, it's a decent rifle. I mean, the thing's loud as hell. So, how you reload it is just that. Take it out, put your magazine in, slap that shit shut. It's because okay, you saw I had a decent grouping there. The fuckheads decided it would be a good idea to give infantry party mode. Look how where that's at. Your thumb will be sitting there and you'll just be suffering. Now, watch as I try to control this thing on automatic. Never mind, because I forgot these are games. So, essentially with this big of a round, there is no reason for this thing to be chambered in this caliber. Like, there's no reason for it to be even chambered in this, because it's such a powerful cartridge and they want to make this thing fucking automatic. Like, in real life, I'd be struggling to hit the target right there. By round 3 or 4, I'll be up here if that thing goes off. It's the thing is just, it's not trash. I love how the thing looks. Like, I actually want to get one. Actually, my brother has one. But it's just so ridiculous how they just have that. Like, hell, we'll take a look at. You got the scars here. I mean, those are actually pretty decent. I mean, you got the FALs. FALs are actually pretty nice because they're actually high power. But, again, there's no reason for those things to be that caliber. Like, hell, you got the M14 and its variants. Actually, isn't it in the assault rifle category? Where is it? Where are you? Yeah, the fuckheads decided it'd be a good idea to chamber some of these things in 308 or even 7.62 by 51 NATO, which is hilarious because we do have guns that are no. Switch to classic mode. Fuck you, because I'm not gonna go with that. Where are you? Breach loading? No. I swear they just want to piss me off when it comes to selecting these things. How's this a fucking... I'm sure I'll find it here somewhere. It's the M14 ABR. honestly. Caliber. Where's 308 at? 300 blackout. That's the Lee Enfields. No. Winchester? No. I know it's somewhere in here. 30-06? No? Where the fuck is it? I swear it's gonna piss me off as soon as I find it. It's gonna be one of those things where I find it and it's like, that's what the weapon was. Honestly, the closest thing we'll get to with this is Garand was actually pretty decent. Glue? No. I don't think it has it. I don't think this game has it yet. Honestly, we'll just go with this because I can complain about the FAL. Now, FAL, well, not really complain. The FAL is actually pretty decent. We'll go with a shorty mag here. We'll go with a bit longer mag. These things are allowed, by the way. Now, 7.62 isn't really all that. Now, FALs are actually pretty nice. I didn't mean to call them shit. But, essentially, you got your, where's the safety? There it is. You got your little short magazines here. I think these are like 20, this is the 20 rounder, I think. Wow, that automatic is all the way over there. Now, the nice thing about these is that, here, they got a high rate of fire. That's what I like about them, because you can actually at least land 3 shots decently. Now I know I got these. We'll put this at 30 meters, and I'll show you what I mean by like high recoil. If we'll do this. So we'll actually. We'll bring this thing close, and then you'll see why. Yeah. With around my speed. Holy shit, that's too close. Way too fucking close. Social distancing with you. Now I like it that they actually decided to make bigger magazines for these. See, it kind of goes all willy-nilly, but that's just my... Whoa. I like it. FALs are actually pretty decent, honestly. Especially their modern variants. Now, it's kind of funny, though, that they call it the Fabriknecht. There's my limited knowledge of these things. I'm not really a historian, I'm just here to rant. FAL, like the more modern ones, are honestly hilarious because you got the FNC, Fabrique Nationales, which are funny. Where are you at? I don't think they have it in here yet. Honestly, I might start modding this game just for the sake of it. I might actually start modding this game just for the sake of simplicity. We're gonna tweet out my little... tweet that out. So, honestly, there is really the things that I hate about our Army's thinking. Now, I'm gonna be honest right now. The new rifle that they're coming out with, it's gonna be nice due to the fact of you're giving a grunt something that can penetrate armor easily, which is honestly pretty nice. So that's kind of changed the game of the battlefield, which means I got to develop more armor, or not me, the other companies, because I don't know how to develop anything. Although I think the grunt rifle is gonna be ass, I honestly think the LMG is gonna excel. It's gonna replace the M249, which, speaking of M249, let's actually go to that real quick. Where is fun time? Machine guns. Not the M60. We'll talk about those problems later. M249 spawn object. Here we go. So everyone knows about this. Everyone knows the saw. Everyone knows this thing. You got your adjustable little bipod here. Got your gas lever to really make this thing just go party time. We'll put you down here. So, we'll go with this simple little thing right here. I'm not going to call it little. But funny thing is about this is that you can put... It's magazine fed, which I fucking hate. I will begin to show you guys why I fucking hate these things. Why the 249 is kind of ass. Now, I love the thing, but at the same time, it's just... I ran about this on a previous stream. But essentially, everyone knows how these things kind of operate. You just put that there, flip this up, grab your rounds, put them right there. Ooh, this also got tracers. Put this thing down. There you go. Now, I don't think it... Does it have a safety? We'll put this down here. And then we'll go on a left eye view, and... Yep, it does have safety. Because... yeah. But, honestly, the thing's light. I like it. Everyone else likes it. Everyone else likes this thing. Me. I mean, the way that you reload this is that you get this thing open, lift up the tray, make sure everything's clear. This right here is the magazine feeder. Which means you can ask one of your battle buddies if you run out of ammo for some ungodly reason that you're bad. And just, if I can... Here, I think I gotta close this. Or did I select the wrong magazine? I think I selected the wrong magazine. Did I gotta look the bolt back? Yep, I think I got the wrong magazines. Alright, you're staying here. Alright, come here. We're grabbing you. Well, you're too big to fit in that pocket. Alright, where the fuck are you? No, they should be the right magazine. Oh well. Let me just switch to tag search mode. Caliber 556. NATO. I think it can take the HK, but we'll stick with our staying egg. Because, you know, everyone knows these things. We'll go with staying egg for now. Switch to classic mode. Switch to firearms. Alright, so fun fact about this thing. Some games will have it, like Call of Duty Modern Warfare. You can actually... Yeah, there you go. Yep, I had the wrong magazine. You can actually put magazines in here. For those who probably played Call of Duty Modern Warfare, you probably got the attachment for this thing to really increase reload speed. And really have fun with this, but in truth, I'm going to show you all why it's ass. So, in truth, I'd be doing this. Oh. I'd be doing all that jazz, essentially, because that's normally how it goes if you have just the standard infantry magazine, because, you know, they decided, oh, we should be able to use the, you know, infantry magazines. It's a good idea in concept until you realize every single little bullet, because it's got the disintegrating links, can actually get caught in here. And then now you gotta be like, get the fuck out of there. Get the fuck out of there. So we'll have party time real quick. I like how it doesn't cycle all around. Did I overheat the thing? Yeet. And you have a special place in my heart, and that is known as the fucking trash. Because I don't care what anyone says, the 249 fucking sucks. I don't care what anyone says. Alright. Anyone in my chat? So, the other rifle that I like, or not rifle, LMG, went over this in the previous stream, is the M240 Bravo. This thing, I would not be able to wheel it willy-nilly like this, because this thing is, it's tall. It's about as tall as my mother. Because, yeah, 7.62 by 51 NATO is a big thing. I also like how the rounds sit all willy-nilly dinky on this thing. So, how this, much like the 249 saw, you pinch those little two buttons right there, and then you just put your rounds in, and then we'll put the bipod down on this thing, actually. So, and this thing is loud, by the way. Oh, I forgot, there's a safety. Boop. So, much like standard reload operating for these things. Can I slap this thing out of there? Nope, I cannot slap it out of there. That's a shame. Okay, so to be real here, how I would want to reload this thing, lift up this little tray, make sure there's nothing in there, make sure there's nothing in here, because those disintegrating links can get everywhere. So we'll take the bipod off. Honestly, this thing is like 20 pounds of just plain mass. So the fact that you can wield this thing in Battlefield very easily makes you an absolute Chad. How would one go around firing this on the move? Well, you wouldn't hold it by this because that's how you. This is how you change barrels. Honestly, that's how you carry it. Carry handles does not equal carrying, but I don't know who designs these things, anyways. But honestly, how I would hold it from the hip, down low, and too slow. Fire it from down there. This thing has a special place in my heart that it fucking rocks. And it should never be replaced. Ever. And I mean ever. Because, yeah. Oh yeah, speaking of machine guns. So, the BAR, everyone knows this thing. Now the funny thing about this is when they actually made this, it was actually you could actually take the bipod off of this, but then they decided we should make it to where it doesn't, but where we shouldn't. And it's honestly hilarious because the bipod is fucking heavy. That's how you just. It's an open bolt deal. And it's honestly hilarious how they just decided, oh yeah, we should make it to where the infantry cannot take it off at all. Because this thing is honestly a big powerhouse. You got big rounds in it. Oh, did I? Oh, yeah, there's a safety on it, as is standard with any weapon these days. Same ammo as the M1 Garand, I think. I could be wrong. It's open bolt, so that means you can just be in. Oh, never mind. Party time is still. Most of the time you would see people just probably holding it like this. I mean, because the thing was loud. It was fearsome. But you went through ammo like a motherfucker. So we'll put the bipod, boop, down. We'll go back a bit. I understand why the army decides to ruin things for a lot of things. Because, honestly. Oh yeah, there's your carry handle. You can't. I don't think you can change the barrel though. Special place in my heart because the thing is just an absolute beast. Yeah, yes, chambered in 30-06. Yeah, believe that. Then they decided to make a shorter one. Like how the size is bulky. Ah, yes, the M60. Everyone's like badass weapon of choice when it comes to, you know. It was made in 57. As awesome as it was honestly bad. The thing with Jam, that's about all I know about it, but it's still awesome. Because, yeah, that's what it is. Ooh, I actually have experience with this thing, the Mark 19 grenade launcher. And this thing is a fucking doozy. So, how does one wield you? Oh, it's meant to, oh, you're not the turreted version. Okay. So, I have operated this fucking amalgamation before. And okay, so how this thing works like any LMG, except I would not be holding it like this. Holding a Mark 19 requires exceptional strength. I've wielded this thing before, and by the way, to chamber this thing, you need to grip both. And I'm saying both of those things. Good luck trying to. I'm sure there's some people who could probably chamber, but it's safe for the gun to wield it like that. I'm gonna stand all the way back over here, actually, So that's basically how it goes. It's a fucking doozy. I love this thing. I mean, if you guys probably know in one of the Call of Duty games, I think he used one. Oh, by the way, yeah, there's this thing, but it's just a fun gun to use. One of those things. Special place in everyone's heart because it's just it's quite a doozy to use. Oh yeah, so M320. I know how to use one of these. So, fun fact about this thing, you can actually make it ambidextrous. Like, oh, I'm jumping. So, it's simple operation. Thing I like about this thing is that they actually made it to where there's like a little guard here. In real life, the thing doesn't have like that little lip guard, and honestly, for good reason. There should be a standard for all of them because you might grip this thing and put your finger right there and blow your finger off. Someone actually did that before, and it was hilarious because there was an officer that did it, and I will still to this day laugh at him. I don't know the officer personally, but I laugh at other people's pain because it's hilarious. Meat Fortress. Okay, there's actually some weapons in here that I want to try out. Because I see this thing right here. And I just gotta try it out. I'm a gun man. I'm a simple man. You give me a minigun that has 6 barrels, but it's 2 miniguns. I'm gonna love it. I'm gonna try it out. If I can figure out how to put the thing on. So this target's not gonna have a fun day, by the way. Ignore my arms, holy shit! Ow. Okay, full armor, 0 Zeta. This is actually what my minigun is based off of, by the way. And it honestly is held like this, but it's got like fancier looking things around it. This is, like I said, this is what my minigun is basically based on design. It's got 2 miniguns strapped into it. So, ow. This human stature honestly hurts me. Ow. Calibri 9001. Hey. So we'll go back to we'll get back to those because I want to get into the Glock. So I know everyone likes Glocks. Everyone's favorite little dinky little fucking shit. Cause everyone and their grandmother knows about this thing. So fun thing about this Glock, it's got the little selector lever here, right there. Oh, drop the magazine because I'm an idiot. The only reason I don't really like Glocks is just look at it. This is what you deal with. We'll get the fun mag too. I mean, I would get a Glock, but at the same time too, they're decent. They're basically the AR-15 of the Glock world or of the firearm world. So this one's got a selector lever on it, so which means you can do this. Again, I don't really like Glocks just for the sake of they're Glocks. Trying to do the thing, but there's nothing wrong with them. They're reliable pistols. You can just about anyone and their grandmother knows about the Glock, and honestly, they're interesting. You got polymer, then you also got aluminum slash steel there. Now I know some people are gonna say like, well, it's aluminum. What's wrong with it being light? There's nothing wrong with it being light. I just don't like I don't like the sights. They're just so dinky to me. I'm not gonna put it as hot trash like the 249. But at the same time too, I just don't like Glocks. I mean hell, this was chambered in 40 Smith & Wesson. Now I'm going to shit talk the hell out of, well, 40 short and weak. There is nothing different. Now, actually, here, let me spawn the other one. Now look at these. Now you could say, well, they're not that different. I mean, you got a little bit more powder. I mean, and it's a little bit bigger. Here's the thing, though. Not really that much different. They got the same thing with them. Only that you need like a bigger frame too. I mean, look, the magazines are almost the same size. So, and I know I'm dual wielding these things. Bear with me. Hey, you can put that there. 40 short and weak is just an abomination of a round. Because, for the simple fact of, I mean, yeah, it's a little bigger hole, but at the same time, too, it offers no statistical advantage whatsoever. Like, you're better off getting a 9mm just for the sake of 1, the price, 2, the price, and 3, it's not that different. Also, I saw this thing here, and it's got my interest. Is this the fucking pistol from? What is it from? 2120. You are a weird little little pistol. Where the fuck do I? Okay, so this can't be the fucking. What are you? Oh shit. What's this thing chambered in? Larry, what is this thing chambered in? 4.6? You're a little dinky little fucking piece of amalgamation. How do I chamber you? Oh, that's how you do it. Come on, get in there. Holy Jesus Christ! That was fast! Okay then. Ow, my hand hurts after that one. Fuck. Ow. Why? Why did they make you? Why did anyone make you? I mean, if you want to go with a decent SMG, let's look at PDWs real quick. What the fuck? That's the Half-Life MP7. So, we'll go with the P90 here. I actually want to get one of these. And I know a gun range that sells one. Now, honestly, with this thing, fun fact, if you do the rounds right, I'm reloading this in the most cursed way possible. The cool thing about this, the rounds eject out of there. The rounds are very weird. Just a little dinky little. I don't know what I'd put on this thing, but we'll go ahead. It's ambidextrous, which means it's a little bullpup design, which means I can wield it here or I can wield it there. And it's honestly, the thing's stable as fuck. Because, the rounds are like, they go through there, and then they churn and sit sideways. In case any of you never realized that, of how does this thing feed? It's so weird. So, I could probably one-hand this. Yeah, honestly, I probably could. And see, all the rounds are completely there, not just like they're just hitting this side. Well, all willy-nilly. I like the P90. Like, I want to get one. But they're kind of expensive, though. Honestly, I would want to find this thing, just because the fact that it's so fucking weird. I mean, look at that. You got these long boy magazines. You got this. It's Russian, by the way. Will this thing go off if I... But that's the other thing, too. The grip, you grip that, you pull it down, and you just pull it back. And that's the piston. It's piston driven, too, by the way. Now, some people are going to ream into to me about this thing. But I honestly love this thing in Battlefield. Jesus Christ, I forgot how fast the thing was. Versus how it was in game. There we go. It looks so weird, that's why I love it. Oh yeah, I honestly think too. Oh yeah, that's your bolt release too, you just press down on it and there you go. I don't know much about this thing to give it a rant, because I don't know much about the PP2000. I'm not going to go off a wiki, because it's Wikipedia. That's what I'm going to go off of. So, fun thing, that's 5.7. MP7A1 is 4.6. Again, I want to get one of these. And they actually do chamber one in 5.7. Or 5.7. And it works just like an AR-15 too. Because it does that. We'll give this thing a little one-off thing. Now, if you really want someone that knows a lot about firearms, go with Mike Burnfire. He will give you a more comprehensive rant about some guns that he knows about. MP7s are just cool factor, honestly. That's right. My favorite version of the sights are honestly the aperture sights, which are your like long range. I'm just trying to see if I can throw things into the trash. So I'm not gonna rant about the Honey Badger because it's honestly just an AR-15 platform with an integral suppressor. I will, however, rant about... Where the fuck are you? Magazine fit shotguns? No, that's not... No, there's something around here that I want to rant about. You're in here somewhere. I know where you are. Ooh, Scorpion Evo. I know you're in here. What the fuck is that thing? There's a modern PPSH. This Palmer is the stock. Jeez. Where the fuck are you? I know you're in here. I'm gonna find you, and we are gonna talk about you. Ow! Mm, are you even in here? Is the real question. Oh god, there's so many MP5s. You got one in 10 mil, 10 mil, 40, 40, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. The difference between all of you is just. Yeah, MP9 is honestly a cool factor gun. Where the fuck are you? I'm. I'm going to find you. Oh yeah, let's talk about bolt action pistols. Because everyone loves a short. Okay, so this is an Obras. Basically, take your favorite rifle and just fucking shave it down. So, we'll grab 2 stripper clips. Yeah. Cursed bolt action go bird. So, these things, if you want a wrist breaker. Wait, can I get back into the thing? So, this this right here, I mean, it was powerful in Battlefield. But let's see how big the fireball is on this thing. Yeah, that flash is big. Honestly, my hand would probably be suffering right now. The thing about Obras, as much as I like them, and I like the concept behind them, it hurts my wrist. I mean, not as much as, say, the Smith & Wesson 500, but the fact of you're firing a rifle caliber in a pistol-like frame. These things, they're weird. I like them, but honestly, I don't like the concept. Ooh, we sunk it in. They're not heart garbage. It's just, it's why? Why did they even make Obrezes? I don't understand why they made them. Oh yeah, if you ever want a weird fucking gun, the Contender. Chambered in everyone's favorite 4570 government, and they make bigger ones. They make ones that are 30 caliber. That's what I want to rant about. That's what it was. So honestly, you just take this and ow. High green. What's the other ones? Jacketed hollow point? Penetrator? I already knew her. We'll test you later. Pull the hammer back. There we go. Boop. What the fuck? It's a drill bit. If you ever see a bullet with a drill bit, run. Then again, it's probably penetrating your armor anyways. There we go. They're honestly terrifying because what is it? My boss has some in 45 ACP, and honestly, when he showed me those, it was terrifying as shit because not only will they penetrate you, they'll go in you and expand. Like, picture this as the bullets going in you. It'll expand the wound as it goes into you. All while having armor piercing slash cover piercing capabilities. It's terrifying to think about. The fact that it can penetrate your cover, and when it hits you, it will start expanding to, like, make the wound more lethal. Let's mess with this. Can I... Oh, is this the weird one? This is the weird one, isn't it? Because I saw the reaction pistol and I wanted to select held type. This is a weird little, weird lever action. We have a couple more rounds here. Because what these rounds are is that all the powder and whatnot is built within the round, which makes it very effectively expensive. I would honestly think about recreating this in some shape or form. I would love to. But I can't because I am just an idiot. Rail hat. Oh, you can give your guns little hats. Salsa guns. Metal Storm? What? What are you? Give me you. I need to figure out what you do. Okay then. Okay then. Pocket toaster? Don't tell me you throw me away. You're so cute. Oh yeah, I forgot the sausage guns are basically just mean guns. Like this thing right here. I thought that was I thought it would have been faster. Oh. Can I dual wield these? Yeah, they're used by the hot dog enemies in this game, and it's hilarious. MF. What? Oh, it's Meat Fortress minigun. How do you work? That's honestly cute. That's so cute. How's the real one work? Yeah. I honestly love that little sound. I love minigun noises. What else they got here? Fucking sausage syringe gun. Syringe gun. I haven't checked chat in a while. Hey, Ralph, how you doing? How you doing? Sorry, I didn't look at chat for a bit. I was just looking at guns and all that. I mean, I'm in heaven. Spam detonator grenades. You know what's best? Honestly, I can rant about grenades a little bit. So the grenade I used back when I was in the military was the M67. So these things are pretty standard. Well, standard issue, really. And yes, they. Oh shit. They hurt. You can honestly probably bash someone's head in with this thing just with the grenade itself. You don't even need the explosive. They hurt like a motherfucker. And I know a person. I actually seen a person get hit in the head by an empty one of these. Because someone threw it a little bit too far and the guy didn't have a helmet on, and luckily the fucker is alive. And not retarded. I'm honestly sorry for saying that word, but it's true that he didn't end up that way. Crafting. But honestly, let's switch with the grenades because I'm getting tired over time. But for the two people watching, so how these grenades work, everyone knows how they work. Yep, you just pull the pin. That's it. You can put the pin back in. Well, not like so. There you go. You just wait 3 seconds and boom. This is a pretty standard operation. When you throw it, you kind of cup it in your hands and you just... Yeah, you can really throw it like a motherfucker. Like I said, you could probably kill someone just by hitting them with the grenade. Bear trap? What the fuck is any of that shit? We'll go back to firearms just because... Firearms. Let's go with a bolt action. So, one gun I could probably... Okay. Honestly, I can't rant about it, but the story behind the OP, or the AWM, whatever you want to call it, most hilarious story I've ever heard for when they were running trials of this thing. So, this is actually a true story. It's hilarious how it came to be. Because how the AWM came to be was through spite and stupidity, which is hilarious to me. I'm just turning around in real life for this. So it didn't come out of spite, like someone wasn't like annoying them. I guess the sound. What the fuck kind of scope is this? Did I put... guys, I think there's something wrong with my scope. I put it on backwards. Yep, I put the scope on backwards and I don't know how to take it off. I don't know how to take the scope off, guys. I put the scope on backwards. Well, that's a clippable moment. Local idiot. Fucking... Oh yeah, that's safety. So, back to what the story of the AWM came to be, or the OP, was a couple of guys were just building guns in a shed, and if you honestly look closer, at this thing, it does look like it was made in a shed. Of just like what it came to be. So we'll get that out of there. I'm doing like the cursed thing where you just use your other hand and just reach over. So yeah, how it came to be was just a couple of guys were just making guns in a shed. It was just a team of 4 guys in a rented fucking shed. They made this thing, took the rifle to the trials as like a joke. And that's how it came to be. And they're like, we want to take all your rifles so we can put them into our military. Let's go out to lunch. Yeah, honestly, this interview was just like to fucking make sure that you guys weren't just like 3 guys in a shed. That'd be so funny. We are so fucked. Yeah, they made the op in a fucking shed. One of the best fucking rifles in the fucking world was made in a fucking shed. Can you believe that? Honestly, anyone else saw me put on the scope weird? That's just, ugh. Can't believe I put it on. Mini Mosin. But that's how the AWM came to fucking be. Like I said, made in a shed, and that's it. It amazes me how it was just made. Should we mess with an anti-material rifle? Nah, not yet. I'm not ready for the talk of that yet. Where's my regular pistols? I thought there were regular pistols in here. Ah! Do you guys want to know about the Dardic revolver? So, this is actually a real thing. It's a magazine-fed fucking revolver. So, how it works is, well, it certainly doesn't. So, how it works is that you put rounds in here, and they have their own little special casing. It's a T round. It's a tround. And it's so fucking cursed. I'm trying to close it. I'm trying to close it back up. Oh, that's how you close it. So, honestly, it's weird. So, we'll get the magazine for this. But yeah, it's like, it's a weird magazine fucking fed revolver. So how it works is that as you pull the trigger, the rounds will start feeding up into the cylinder. And that's how it works. It's a magazine fucking fed revolver. Why aren't there more of these? Well, because you needed special rounds for it. You needed to make its own simple deal. And honestly, it's so weird. It's so bulky that I like I said, you probably need 2 hands for this thing. It's just an abomination. An abomination that failed marketing due to the fact of, one, they needed its own round for it. Oh, you can get flesh chat rounds in this thing. Okay, so the difference between this and 38 special, I'll spawn one. And then we'll go to T rounds. And you'll just see how weird it is. So, these are the rounds side by side. This is a little history lesson. So it's like a caseless thing. So they basically put everything in here into its own little plastic casing. Now the plastic was a different material of plastic, so that it could actually withstand the round, so it could feed into this thing. And honestly, I like the direction that they were going with it, but at the same time, it failed to even have its own deal, because 38 special, like, why would you need to create that when you could just have this? You know? It's a little history lesson for bullet making. I mean, hell, even that can't fit in there into this little carrier. That is a good concept on paper, though. And yeah, it failed. You can look it up. It's a real thing, and I kind of want to. If I was to get into gun making, I would honestly try to revive it. Hands down, I would try to revive it. So, oh yeah, let's go into another history lesson about the 44 Magnum. Let me look at chat real quick. Oh, no one's typing anything. But if you think my soothing voice is soothing. So, fun thing about the 357, we'll go with the bigger iron. Because, big iron. Don't do that to a revolver, by the way. Don't just swing it shut. You gotta, hand shut it. But because this is a game, we can do that. Don't worry, because my own revolver, I know how to treat it. So, fun fact about these things. About the 44 Magnum. So essentially there was this guy who would just make all these absurd little cartridges for Smith & Wesson framed revolvers. He eventually came up with 44 Magnum. And he would badger the hell out of Smith & Wesson for this. So, we'll go with... This is a 4440. And then we'll go with 44 Magnum. So, you see these. They're kind of similar. You'll be thinking, why isn't 4440 part of Smith & Wesson anymore? Well, it doesn't fit. But what the guy did is that he packed as much powder as he can into one of these. Oh, shit. And decided, I love that. And would badger Smith & Wesson for a revolver frame that could withstand that revolver round. He would not stop badgering them about it, and it was hilarious. That the guy managed to make one of the most powerful rounds in history just because he fucking pissed off Smith & Wesson. Because they didn't... Just so they could make a frame for his amalgamation of a 44 Magnum round. I find it hilarious, though, that he managed to do that. That's how 44 Magnum came to be, by the way. He just kept on badgering the Smith & Wesson to create a more powerful fucking frame to withstand bullets that he would just jam as much powder he can into those bitches. So, also, fun fact, let me find a, Oh god, there was a fucking carbine that was in the works, too? What the fuck? Oh, the Tround. No fucking way. I just gotta... That's hilarious. Unless that's a prototype thing made by the developers. Jeez. So let's get a 357. Any 357. Decide fast. We'll go with the Colt Python because it's iconic. And we won't get that speed loader there. So, select held type. So, everyone knows about these. I'm trying to figure out how I can fit like a lot of rounds into one hand. Oh. Anyways, so I have a 357. It's a lot of fun. It's not a Colt. But fun fact about these things. Let's go to 38 special. Fun fact about these. Oh my god, don't tell me. You did you didn't model it to where you can't. They didn't model it to where you can use 38 special in these. This game is unplayable. So 38 special and 357. Okay, so if you have a 357 frame revolver, you can take 38 special into it. But you can't take a 38 special and put 357 in it because they're basically same rounds but different size. So we'll spawn the 357 round here. So the only difference between the rounds is that the 357 has a lot more powder behind it. We'll just get these bullets out of the way. They didn't design it to where you can do that. Fuck. So, anyone type in anything in chat? Nope. So, yeah. That's a little fun fact thing. Like, in case you didn't know, here's a rolling block handgun. What the fuck? Oh, oh. I was thinking that this thing had a, was a 50 cal. That's loud, though. Look at the thunder. Look at this thing. Oh my god. That's great. Christ, that mistake, my hand hurts. Ow. That's a 50 cal. That was 50 BMG. I did not think about that. So, Derringers. Yeah, we'll mess with a Derringer. So, This is actually well, most of these are real guns that are based in the real world. Some of them don't exist as much as others. Some of them are expensive as fuck. So this thing is actually real. You can also put snake shot in these. Snake shot rounds are honestly weak, but this is a cute little thing. This thing has a strong trigger pull though. Can I put 338 special in here? Please tell me I can put 38 special in here. They're the same round. I know I can do it. Can I put 3? That's right. I can put 357 sig. This game is unplayable. This game is literally unplayable. So yeah, this thing has a strong trigger pull, but like each time you pull the round, see those little 4 things right there, if you guys can see on your little screen? Those are the firing pins for this. So, we'll line up here and just see if we can line this up correctly. Yeah, see, it's not as precise, but hey, kind of got a decent grouping there. So now we will officially go through my rant about 10 millimeter. We'll spawn you. We'll try to balance. I said we'll try to balance you. Okay, well, honestly, that's not working. So we'll get 40 short and weak. No. You will comply with me. Okay, so we'll just do this. We'll do 10 mil right there. 40 short and weak. Wow, they did not put effort into modeling these. Yeah, they didn't put effort into modeling these. What a shame. Okay, I thought they actually put effort into modeling these. I am very pissed right now. 3 gauge? What? What the fuck? That's a big boy round. I'm gonna find whatever uses that, actually. Switch tag search mode, caliber. We said 3, it said 3 gauge, right? Where's 3 gauge? Oh. That's what uses it. Oh, stop jumping. I'm gonna grab you so you can do that. So, bibbity bobbity. My back. Oh. Oh. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to conduct some repairs. Oh. That wasn't fun at all. How? 50. What the fuck is. Oh. 50 imaginary is super special. What? You're gonna have to conduct some repairs later. Ugh. What the fuck uses 50 imaginary? Ugh, it's a Deggle 50. I need to be imaginary. Pointy ow. What's super special do? There's normal rounds. It's imaginary pistol, guys. I swear it's real. Flashy. It's so cute. Boomy rounds. That's hilarious. All right, so everyone's favorite Smith and Wesson 500. I actually know a Goodreads that has one of these for sale. I'm tempted to buy it just so I can break my wrist 1,000 times over. So, yeah, as if the 44 Magnum wasn't enough for any of us. Yeah, if you want basically a 50 caliber handgun, there you go. Although you're gonna hate your wrist for it. Okay, so we will plunger shell, printer striker, each bolt, grapple bolt, flamethrower fuel. Wait. What do you mean flamethrower fuel? Is this thing loaded? How do I use this thing? I think this is the wrong ammo phase. We'll figure it. I think I tried to use that one earlier. So, onto rocket launchers. Everyone knows everyone knows the RPG-7 if you don't know the RPG-7, there's something wrong with you. There's something wrong with you if you don't know what the RPG-7 is. So, I fire this thing. There's a little hammer right here. And then 3, 2, 1. How did I end up here? Well, that's if that ain't a clippable moment, then I don't know what is. You know, how did I end up back here? Anyways, moving on to another fun. So, how this thing works is well, that's one way. There's a lot of moving parts here. There's gotta be a part that I gotta extend here. Oh, there we go. This thing, the army actually still uses this thing. Fun fact. It's just a bunker buster. How do I use this thing? How do I... Oh, release safety. How do I operate you? Oh, found the safety. And a 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2. I was like, where's the safety at? Where the fuck is the safety on this thing? Blows himself up. Alrighty. I would rant more, but I don't feel that pissed off, honestly. Oh yeah, the RPD. This thing is honestly interesting. There's a weird way that they go about reloading this. For the fact that there's actually a certain variant where, let's see. Oh shit, I forgot it. I just read the target. Where there's like a tactile version of this thing. Okay, it might be the RPK. No, not the RPK. There was a version of the RPD where the magazine, where they made a disintegrating link where you could actually pull it through without having to like lift that whole entire gig up and just do your thing. And honestly, it was honestly pretty well done. I know some of you were probably looking at that thing and just went, please shoot it, Faz, please. Yes, I will shoot it. So, how this thing works. It's a hilarious little thing. Select help type. If any of you have ever seen the Book of Eli, that gun was actually in there. It was actually pretty awesome. What the fuck are you? What are you? You are weird, and I want to use you. Oh, that's cool. It's like a Tommy gun. What the fuck? Safety. Let it be known that FAZZ does not believe in safeties. Wow, this thing is actually pretty stable. What the fuck? I don't know what that is, but it looked awesome. Okay, I know some of you probably want me to shoot the minigun, but we'll start with this thing because I messed with a mod deuce before. I see some of you just looking at these things with avarice in your eyes. And I have to say, I like your guys' thinking, as I like my thinking. Chambered in 50 BMG, or 50 Freedom. Oh, that's fun as hell. It's so loud too, I love it. We'll go with Incendiary. Now, there's nothing wrong with the Modus. I mean, you can hit out the targets up to a mile with this thing and still kill them with it. I mean, hell, it's fucking 50 BMG. Hell yeah, freedom. America. Like how one person was telling me online, like, man, these things scare me. Yeah, guns are scary. And I love them. Because they scare me. So, how about we mess... Okay. I will actually rant about this thing. This amalgamation right here. This rifle that I'm so used to. The platform that I fucking had to use for the longest fucking time. The M16A4. Although there is, honestly... Come here. Where are you? M4A1. We'll bring you out. I am used to basically, these are essentially the same platform. I don't care what anyone fucking says. I will fight you to the ends of the earth. So I have used this thing a lot. And when I say a lot, I mean a lot. And no, I will not. I'll put the sun on backwards because fuck you. So, yeah. Basic operation for this thing. You can never go wrong with this thing. Stop jumping. Don't jump the mag me. So, get your semi. So you get fun time. Yep, you can slap it. So yeah, fun thing about these is the fact that it's just for the very fact that like there's nothing wrong with this rifle at all. I love it. Was it burst? I'm already done with party time? Sheesh. Shoot these things too fast. I'm so used to that platform, I could disassemble that thing with probably my feet. If I wanted to. Like, it's ridiculous how many times I disassembled that, reassembled that, disassembled that, reassembled that, disassembled that, reassembled that. It was a fucking nightmare. And it's understandable, too. Let me take a seat down for this. It's understandable why they do it. I mean, you gotta know your rifle inside and out. And honestly, you ask me to disassemble an AR-15, I will slap you in the face while disassembling it within record time. Not within record time. What the fuck? You are cursed beyond imagination. It's a little 9mm carbine thingamajig. What the fuck are you? There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. I have an AR-15. I still need to shoot it. To heaven knows when. Slap. That's honestly satisfying just to watch the rounds fly. I've honestly sat. I know that thing better than my own fucking family. That's the sad part, is that you will know that rifle better than anyone else. No, don't drop at me. Now, moving on to 22s, I will not talk about the military today. If you want a good, like, just fun rifle, just get a 22. They're not really rifles. I mean, it's a small, dinky little caliber, but you could silence these things and it would just sound like a whisper. SKS. SKS. I didn't think you would. I didn't think you would bother in giving me one game. So, funny enough, although they do make a magazine for these things, there you go. Now you got yourself a decent little rifle. Bolt will lock back, but fun thing about, because we got the magazine, we could do this. Oh, doesn't do that. And then there you go. I think they have a 10 round capacity. I think that's it. Oh no, it's got a 20 round. Oh. Interesting. Can I just keep putting rounds into this thing? Let me look. I want to get an SKS because I like clip feds. I want to find one in the States, but I don't think they make any anymore. What the fuck are you? Highlights. You're chambered in 30 carbine. Oh, you're going there. I was like, what the fuck? Sheesh, rifles used to be so heavy. Yeah, 9 by 19. Where's my Scorpion Evo at? There it is. Everyone knows the Evo, right? Everyone knows the Evo. I actually own one. It's got the same folding stock. I have the longer barrel. Is this the 100 rounder? Or is this the 50? We'll count. Oh. Yep, you can do the slap. A little bit more than 50. So I actually own the drum magazine to this thing, but it doesn't look like this. It's actually got like a whole thing for it. And honestly, you noticed, unlike the MP5 where it just locks the bolt forward, you can honestly just go ahead and just, yep, press the bolt release. But these things are incredibly fast. Like, watch this. There's higher ammo. Yep, get going. It's a good polymer rifle, but like disassembling it is a bitch. I don't know much about the history of these things, but I do know if you want a decent rifle or a carbine, get the long barrel one. Don't get the pistol. It's a little bit more expensive, but you will enjoy your time a little bit better with it. Onto the MP5s. Well, I don't really like the MP5s due to the fact that I'm just laying on my bed right now. Not because they're good or anything, but because of how expensive the H&K make it. Sure you can. Like how the ump is honestly cheaper than it too. Oh, well, there goes that. But I'm tired right now. I'm starting to get tired. For those who, joined into here and I see the chat a little bit, hey, I appreciate y'all, but I'm getting tired and I want to fuck some shit up. So I will catch you all later. And thank you for joining this morning stream, or at least a decently long one. But hey, catch you all later.